Child, in today's vlog, Ann is sick. Honey, I'm in the stores trying to help Moo get her tree together. I'm at the crib trying to DIY flock my tree and decorate my house. Make sure y'all watch today's vlog to see how my decorations finally turned out. Looking at yourself. Clean nose. Good job. Want mommy to hold you? Mommy to hold you. Good morning, you guys. It's been a really rough morning. I've washed my hands probably 13 times. Just trying my best not to spread germs as much as possible, but it's been really difficult this morning with Ann. She has been crying. She has been so uncomfortable. She's finally eating and drinking lots of water, so I'm so happy about that. But the entire morning has just been her expressing herself through crying that she's sick. And this is the part about being an autism mom, at least with nonverbal autism, that I was not prepared for. Nobody told me about, and I'm still trying to figure it out. But when the kid gets sick, they are not able to communicate their symptoms to you. They can't tell you where it hurts. None of that. You just have to try to investigate. And then also, if the child has different aversions to different flavors and textures, you can't give them certain medicines. So I can't give Ann practically anything for her symptoms. All I can give her is melatonin so she can try to sleep it off, because she will take the melatonin. But there's no cough syrup, there is no chewable that she will take. And when I say refusing to take the medicine, I'm not talking about just being like, oh no, don't want it. No, I'm talking about spitting it out no matter what you do. Spitting it out, and spitting it out. So you can't actually get it into the body is the problem. I don't care whether or not she likes it. I can't get it into her body, you know? And it can be quite the event trying to make her take it. You know, there's the risk of having her choke and just all this stuff. So she's been getting lots of snuggles this morning, requesting them. So that makes me think that perhaps she's feeling a little bit better, and that maybe she just wants to be held and squeezed just to, you know, make it all better. I know. Let's wipe your nose, come on. Oh, also she's not able to blow her nose, so I have to just be right there every second just to wipe as her nose is running. Let me wipe it. So yeah, I'm making it work, you know, because that's what we do as mothers, but this is really, 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 really hard. But like I said, I'm just glad she's drinking her water, and I gave her fruit and graham crackers, so that seems to be working out for her, because she's not able to, she doesn't want any of her regular breakfast stuff. So as long as she's getting something. And y'all saw the progress we made last night, which was not much at all. I'm gonna go back to the store probably tomorrow and get some more ornaments for this tree, because I like the idea of having it be gold. Oh my God, it's not focusing. There we go. I like the idea of having this tree be gold. So I'm just gonna get some more gold ornaments. Hopefully they have some. If not, y'all, this is the tree. Like, I have bigger fish to fry. I was able to get the floor swept up because it was like Christmas decor crap and glitter every freaking where. Today is the day for me to do this. So you guys stay tuned if you want to check out how I do this flocking. I'm gonna do it today. Where you going, sweet girl? Where you going? Gave Ava a sponge bath this morning. She liked it so much she went to sleep right after, but I'm gonna check on her now because I hear that she's waking up a bit. I think she dropped her binky. Yeah, I was right. She dropped her binky. I'm looking at my tree and I'm like, I think I missed a spot right here with the ribbon. I'm gonna have to add one more gold ribbon in there. Leftovers from the other night, that chicken I had, and then I just threw in some of my mac and cheese I made last night. And I got this bucket right here just in case somebody throws up a little. That's definitely happened this morning at least once. so yeah, Vlogmas is off to a shaky start, y'all. Yummy, stuff be tasting better when it sits. Alrighty, the good news is Ann is feeling much better. The bad news is that I'm still dealing with this tree. The bright side is that I figured out a technique that is helping me get through this a lot quicker. So here we go. I'm actually not that mad at the way it's turning out either, honestly. So we're going with the silver and gold theme, and we're going back in the basement, pulling out some more stuff. I'm like, oh, I got some silver ornaments too. So this is what I'm doing, y'all. I went to Walmart just a little bit ago and got a couple of these packs. This is what is left, and this was only $5.97. So I'd say it's a good deal. I'd take that deal.
I don't blame you. Damn good deal.
What I did, I didn't show y'all this yesterday, but I got a big old pack of pipe cleaners from the craft section in Walmart. And I saw this on Instagram. I think it was Makeup Shayla. She had somebody over, you know, decorating her tree, and they were using pipe cleaners to bundle the small ornaments to make them more prominent and then sticking them in the tree. And I just think the pipe cleaner idea is actually really, really smart. So what I'm actually doing, y'all, is just kind of feeding these little tiny ornaments through the pipe cleaner. I'm putting like 4 on at a time. So 1 fine glitter, 1 satin, 1 shiny metallic, and then like maybe another fine glitter or another shiny one. It kind of doesn't matter once you put it on. So it's kind of looking like this on the pipe cleaner, right? I'm gonna go right here. I'm trying to put the camera somewhere to where I don't drop it and break it. Salsa girl was helping me a little bit ago, and then she went outside. But Salsa was helping me bring the stuff up from the basement. She was a huge help. Protecting me from the gremlins of the basement, you know what I mean? So y'all, I'm just going to attach it right here on the tree. Once you get it on there, it kind of looks like that, like a nice little bundle. The biggest benefit of doing this, y'all, is that you get a 4 for 1. The effort of putting on 1, but you get 4 ornaments. And listen, when you think about the fact that you're putting on probably dozens of these little tiny things, you really appreciate that 4 for 1, okay? Put my little poinsettia picks on there, and I did a few of the little bundles already, little batches. It looks so cute. It's the only thing that even stands up to those like jumbo ones, right? When you think about it, you know, size-wise. So I think it looks pretty good. And y'all, also my freaking flocking did not come today. They sent a note saying like, oh, we're delayed. It's actually gonna come tomorrow. So I don't know when that tree in the family room is gonna go up, honestly. I'm very disappointed that my flocking is delayed, but you know, pivot gang, whatever. We'll figure out something else we could be doing in the meantime. So here's my next one, about to go up. Just bundle it like that. I mean, it's just so smart. And to think, I got that idea from a professional, right, that was hired to come to somebody's house and put up their Christmas decorations. My dad always told me, pay attention to what the professionals do, because you should only have to hire a service one time if you pay attention. The next time something happens, you can do it yourself. If that's the kind of vibe you have. I'm a DIYer at heart, so I don't have an issue with it. So it's just kind of nice to know that this is one way to get it done.
Ain't too much rapping, ain't no posting, that's my type of beef. 100 M's a year, shit, I just act normal. Really wanna.
Hey, it's the next day. And I'm out here in the parking lot of At Home waiting on Moo Moo. We're getting ready to go in here together. Y'all, this is the final last effort to try to find some jumbo ornaments that fit my vibe, okay? I also just wanted to help Moo Moo kind of get her tree together because she's putting up a tree. This is her first Christmas in her new place. So I definitely want to help her with that and just be a part of her picking out everything and getting the whole decorative ideas together. So I'm waiting on her, and then we're gonna head inside. Ann is doing a lot better, just so y'all know. She's doing a lot better. She actually ate quite a bit for breakfast this morning. Still the fruits and veggies thing. She's still not interested in much of anything else besides that, but she did drink all her water and stuff. And Ava is still showing no signs of getting sick, so I'm really happy about that. And for those of you who may be curious as to why it seems like Ann gets sick a lot, it's not just in your head. She actually does get sick a lot, way more than the average kid probably. probably, and I say probably, right, because I don't know what goes on in everybody's household, but I know that she does get sick a lot because of her habit of mouthing. She puts pretty much everything in her mouth because that's the way she likes to experience. That's the way she learns about things and experiences them. She has to put them in her mouth. Similar to like how toddlers do that. Like, you know, that's just their way of experiencing the world around them. So Anne does that really a lot. And we've been trying to work on that in ABA and stuff, but we just, you know, it's a process. It's just a journey. So we're continuing to work on it, but we're also continuing to suffer the consequences of it. So she gets sick a lot because of the germs that she always puts in her mouth.
Things started.
Why does yours look like it's a different material? Is it just because it's a little more aged?
I think so, because yours is real stiff still.
Okay, we both got our tail feezies today. Okay, so we've made some progress. Those are the ones I have.
So I have these.
Oh, okay.
So it's it, yeah, never mind.
Well, how many do you have? Is that it there?
6.
Oh, you probably need to grab 2 packs of these. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I definitely feel like I should help you just to show you some of the little tricks I've learned over the years to really get a good tree going.
Okay. Come on over.
Come on over. Come on over, baby. Sis was like, why you all dialed up? I was like, girl, we were filming. I was filming something. Okay. Oh, look, they got the mix of the white and red. They're kind of small though. I know you probably want them to be bigger. But when we think about price, getting 2 of those for $19.20, you can get 1 of these for $11.
Okay.
Unless you were just in love with these shapes and stuff. Okay.
It was just the concentration of the red.
Okay. Yeah, I'd rather get the blended pack. Because you're not trying to do green, right? It's just red and white for you. Okay. Oh, and then I had a bunch of these last year and I really liked them. They look bubbles.
I got some from
Okay.
from Amazon.
Okay,
like
cool.
That. You can put stuff in it too.
Oh.
I might use some of the snow.
Oh, okay. Oh, because you see how these look on the flocked tree? The white balls?
That's pretty.
Yeah. Those are cute because they're like iridescent, like pearlescent. But some of those are with the little flocking on it, the ones you grabbed.
Yep.
Yep. Super cute. What about silver?
I do have some silver balls.
Okay.
At home, so I'll maybe add some of that for accent.
Do you want to do like stockings or anything?
Yep. I got one stocking, and then look at this little ornament that I had.
Aww.
I got that from Urban a couple years ago. And I have a little stocking.
That'll work.
These are twinkle lights because I got
It's gonna be cute. I see where you're going. It's gonna be cute.
I maybe want to get another pillow or something. And then I have garland for my TV stand.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put some stuff in that.
Is it the evergreen garland? Okay. Oh, the sockets. Dad could probably throw something down for you.
He said that he was going to, and then I want a water hose in the front to be accessible. Just dragging that, you know, around the bank. That ain't it. I'm gonna return a tree now.
So when are you decorating the tree?
When my ribbon gets there, I'm gonna put the tree up today,
Okay.
and then maybe string the lights and whatnot.
I might have to come over today. You ordered the ribbon online?
Yes.
Look at these matte ones. Have you ever seen matte ornaments?
Elegant.
This looks velvet.
What is that?
Real buttery soft. So we're gonna grab a couple of those. Oh, these are the ones I have. I got like 10 of them.
That's an investment though.
I know.
Like, what does this have to do with Christmas? That's looking real cozy.
This is like alternative Christmas stuff here.
Mermaid.
Because it doesn't even go with the traditions, you know. That is not what Santa looks like. But so these are the picks that you could, you know, potentially choose from. So they got the cranberry look. And then I know there's some on the other side. But see, the thing about it is it's so cheap to get these little bags. So you don't feel like you're, you know, because you get like 10 of those, you know.
Okay.
It's not too bad. So most of these are just like little berries. So you're not gonna be able to get away from that over here. And if you wanted something like this, like the glitter and that whole thing, we could literally make that. And we could just do like a DIY. Okay, sis got pretty much everything she needed. And now I'm having some of these chicharrones. Okay. Tastes amazing. She looks so fat. I'm being held by you. Oh my gosh. See, I'm thick. I'm thick. I'm thick. I'm thick. Oh. All right, we're making some chicken nachos with the Santitas white corn tortillas. This is the chicken thighs that I'm grilling on my IKEA grill.
Y'all work out on the weekends too?
Sometimes I'll hit a Saturday and a Sunday real quick on them, but we didn't do it this weekend. Okay, I shredded the chicken. I tasted it and it's so good. I think doing it with the chicken thighs is probably the best chicken for chicken nachos. It's just so tender. And this is the cheese I'm going to be heating. It's the queso blanco dip. I hope it tastes good. Yeah, I'm just gonna warm this in this pan here so that it's nice and hot. Put the rest in the fridge for another time. Pre-made pico de gallo and some sour cream. Finally, it's here. Finally, it's here. After waiting days for my flocking kit, it's finally here. All right, that's good news because we are ready for it. Let me show you what we've done. So in preparation for my flocking kit to get here, I went ahead and put the tree up. This is our little fake spruce with some pine cones on it. So the little branches have like this kind of medium-sized width, I guess you could say, the way they're on there. And that's important, y'all. Me and Mumu were figuring that out at the store yesterday, looking at the trees, like the different species of fake trees. You got to pay attention to that to decide like what's the look you want. So I think this is the spruce, and I honestly feel like I like this species a little bit better than some of the other options because it's real thick, you know. So I think this will take really well to the flocking. Let me give you guys a good view of what this tree looks like. I think this is a 6 foot. No, this is taller than 6 feet. I think this is the 7.5 foot, but it always looks so much smaller once it's in your space. So we got that up. I went ahead and put the skirt down as well because here's the thing. Once this tree gets the flocking on there, I don't want to be in here under here crawling in and trying to do anything. So I just put the skirt down right now. Next, I'm going to put some plastic all over the floor right here because I don't know, you know, the type of mess this will make based on the reviews. It's a moderate amount, so it should be pretty easy to clean up. But yeah, I'm just gonna put it down this whole area here. Just gonna cut these garbage bags in half so they can spread out better. This is all I have in terms of plastic, unless, why don't I use paint drop cloth? I don't need to mess up my garbage bags. Hold on, I got drop cloth. Okay, yeah, I found some old paint drop cloths. Let's use these. Girl, this looks like a brick. All white bricks. Listen. Okay, so this is the snow flock application instructions. So you get this little pamphlet, girl. They're telling you all the stuff that you need that does not come with the kit. So that's gonna be a spray bottle for water, a face mask. Girl, they got some protective eye shields on here and some gloves. And then I also heard that you need a sifter or like a strainer, a handheld strainer. So let's see here. I'm gonna read through this, y'all. Definitely gonna read through this. See, cause look, this is how they want you to do it. Sift and spray. So I'm just surprised that water is all you need to adhere this stuff. I'm real surprised by that. It must be something in the formula of the product itself. Dang, you gotta let it dry 12 to 72 hours before decorating. Dang. Well, I guess that's fair. Shoot, I was trying to decorate today, you know? Put a blow dryer on that mug. And y'all, before I get started, listen, when we were putting this tree up, we realized not only is the top half lights not working, but the whole thing, right? The lights on the whole thing are not working. So this is truly a throwaway tree. So if this technique doesn't work, I will only be out of like 40 bucks. It's not a big deal. So that's why I really am comfortable doing this. I would not recommend buying a brand new tree and then applying this technique. Use it on a tree that's on its last leg just to revive it and get some more use out of it. You can also use this product on like stuff like wreaths or any type of Christmas decor items that you just want to add a little bit of extra snowy, wintry pizzazz to. I think this could work great for that as well. Okay, I got all my supplies here, my gloves, my water bottle, my protective eye covering. Y'all, these are the ones we use at the gun ranges, and my protective dust shield COVID mask. And let me not forget, the most important tool of all is this sifter. I got this one from Walmart, and you need this for the application. Okay, I got it open, and I'm just, girl, checking it out. It's got like a slight pearlescence, iridescence to it. I don't know if y'all can tell. That might add to the snowy effect. But let's go ahead and get started, y'all. I'm really BSing because I'm nervous. I'm like, I don't want to mess up. So I'm taking my time getting started, girl, laying out all of my little supplies and materials, but we're going to get started. Okay, I just want to say, girl, I just look a mess. This is probably one of the better spray bottles to use just because it comes out in a mist, which is what you need for this project. You don't really want a spray bottle that's spraying like a Windex bottle. And this is a hair spray bottle. So I got this from the beauty supply store. Also, y'all, as I get myself suited and booted here, let me let y'all know right now, I already shaped this tree and like fluffed it out and did all that stuff to it. Just because I wasn't sure how well the flocking would be able to be handled after the fact. So I did all of my shaping beforehand. And if your tree is pre-lit and it's actually, your bulbs are actually working, ours isn't, but if yours are, make sure you check the type of bulbs that they are before you use this type of treatment, because I think it says something about it had to be like an indoor-outdoor quality bulb or something like that, just based on how the flocking will interact with the lights when they're on for a period of time. So we don't have that issue, so I'm just skipping that part. But if you guys use this technique, definitely make sure you know what type of bulbs are on your pre-lit tree. So the thing they want you to do with this is they want you to scoop it up into your sift. As you're sprinkling it on the tree, you're gonna use your mist bottle to spray it and basically force it onto the leaves of the tree. So you're kind of doing, girl, I did a little test right here, okay? Before you get started, you wanna mist the full tree down with the water. You don't wanna soak it. And they say work in sections if your tree is really big and you're not sure if you're gonna get to all the parts before it dries, then just do it in sections. So I think I'm gonna tackle it in sections and just make my way around. This bottle makes it so easy. All right, then you wanna scoop up some of the product here, and then we're just gonna let the sifting kind of fall onto the tree leaves and spray it as it's falling to force it onto the tree, like so. I am making such a big mess. Oh my God. I'm not coordinated enough for this. I do not have the coordination skills for this. Oh my God. It's like you're sifting and spraying at the same time. I am not coordinated enough for this. Oh my God. I think in some areas you can get away with like tossing those chunks on there. You just gotta try to be real creative and try to get the look of the chunky snow that you want. All right, I'm standing on a step stool to get to the top of here. Y'all, it sounds good to spray and drizzle this stuff at the same time. Like in theory, it sounds amazing, but it's much easier said than done. I don't have the coordination, so I'm just gonna have to spray and sprinkle. I cannot do it at the same time. So far, so good. I'm gonna move on to another section. Okay, I'm practically finished finished. This is how it's looking, y'all, okay? I am really freaking liking it, okay? Listen, okay? I'm just going in here now and going over it with a coat of the water mist just to seal in all the snow. And then I'm gonna take this time to kind of go in and fill in some gaps and get some spots that I might have missed or whatever. I just wanna also let y'all know that for this size tree, okay, this is a 7.5 foot. I didn't even use half that 5-pound bag, okay? Just so you know. I would definitely say get this quantity because you never know. You know what I'm saying? You might have some other projects you wanna do around the house that require something. You know, you don't wanna get just what you need. You wanna get a little bit more just in case. You might spill some of it, you know what I mean? So I would definitely say the 5-pound bag is good, but as you can see, the tree is freaking covered and I have plenty left. Just about done. Let's get some honest feedback going, okay? First of all, I gotta say, 10 out of 10, highly freaking recommend. This exceeded my expectations, okay? This looks just like the flock trees in the stores, y'all. And I was just there yesterday, so I saw it, right? Looks just like it. This has gotta be the stuff they use, right? It did not make a big mess. I don't see a whole lot of the white stuff on the floor. A lot of it really stuck to the tree. And the part that did hit the floor, I have the drop cloths. I'm just gonna pull those up, take them outside. Shake them off and fold them up and put them back in the garage. I have way more product than I needed, which is great because who wants to start on a project like this and then run out of product, right? So I had more than I needed and I could probably save this for another project or go back and add in some layers or some touch-ups. I definitely want to say as a tip, make sure when you're laying this flocking, you actually pay attention to go into some of the crevices because what you don't want, and I always say this, y'all, is to rush through a project and then get done, go through the whole curing process and drying and then come back later and realize you missed several spots. It's the most annoying thing ever. I don't know about y'all. It is for me. So I wanted to take my time, kind of go around and look into the little peaks and crevices and nooks and crannies and see if I've missed any spots where there should be snow. I like the technique of, you know, using the sieve to let the, you know, the snow kind of fall down. I like starting at the top and letting it kind of trickle all the way down the tree, and that way I'm not wasting product by starting at the bottom and letting it all fall on the floor. So you definitely want to start at the top and work your way down. And I like the idea of like spraying the mist on the powder as it's kind of falling because it's going to mimic the way snowfall would really hit a tree like this. However, if you're already pretty creative and you know how to already create that effect, you don't need to do that because that was really, really hard trying to coordinate spraying and hitting the sift. It was extremely difficult. So what I was just doing was just taking the sift and kind of just hitting it in the areas where I know, you know, it looks like there should be a collection of snow or a snow buildup, and then kind of tipping it and letting it kind of fall more chunkier in certain areas. And I really like that effect. I really like the way it turned out. And after applying this technique, now I can see why it takes 12 to 72 hours to dry, because as you're putting the water on that powder, it's absorbing the water, right? And that's what's going to help it to stay. And it's quite a bit of water on the powder because I used a lot of powder because I wanted that, you know, thick chunky effect. So it's definitely going to take a while to dry, and I'm going to let it, right? I did a couple coats. So I want this thing to dry fully so we don't have any issues when it comes time to string the lights on here and put the ornaments on. Really freaking happy with this product, y'all. Like I said, 10 out of 10, okay? I will put the link below for you guys if you still have time to get your tree together like this, or if you want to get it for next year, or if you want to get it for other products, other decorative items, wreaths, picks, you name it. And I'm gonna get you. Somebody's feeling better. She's over here having a good old time. You having fun, mommy? Put the TV on mute so I can talk to y'all, so I'm gonna have to put that back so she can hear what she's doing. So yeah, I'm just going to leave all of the drop cloth down here while this dries, just in case, and then tomorrow I'll move it and we'll see what we have. I'm so excited. And like I said, you know, I wouldn't recommend this over buying a flocked tree. That's definitely the way you want to go. That's definitely the ideal way to go about this. But if you happen to have an old stupid tree like me, right? I've had this tree for probably like 8 years. Was gonna throw it away, right? This gives me more use out of it. And they say you can store your tree with this stuff on it. But I don't know, I really didn't have any plans on using this tree beyond this year. So I'm all done with that. Finally done, okay? And we'll decorate it sometime tomorrow. I'm about to clean up right now. Ann just had her first full meal since she's been sick, and she did really good eating everything. So now I just gotta clean all the crumbs off the floor. And then I'm gonna call it an evening, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and chill for the rest of the night. Anthony ran out to get some things done for work. Ava is taking a nap. Let me show y'all the ornaments I'm gonna be using for that tree. Since it's nice and flocked and white, I'm like, oh, this red is gonna pop on it so nicely. So I'm definitely gonna be using my red and gold ornaments. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think I'm gonna be using the green ones. I kind of just don't want to, but I'll see how I feel once I start getting everything on there. I think I have enough reddish, you know, poinsettias and, you know, gold things. I think I have enough red and gold to not have to use the green. That's some jumbo red over there. So these are just my 4 ornament bins that I brought up. This is it. Once I'm done decorating that tree, we're done with all this stuff and everything's going back downstairs. And I can finally show y'all how everything turned out. Okay, it's the next day and I think this thing is fully dry. Let's see here. Let's test it. Okay, so here's the thing, y'all. For the most part, the chunky parts are dry, but when I do this, you see some of the powder falling. I think if I could do this all over, I would have sprayed from underneath as well, because you really have like the stuff that got set on the top, but then you have the flakes that fell through the needles and didn't fully get wet enough, so they didn't really set. So it's not really an issue because really you just want the parts that fell along the tops of the needles. So what I'm just gonna do is just tap the tree's base and just let some of the excess fall off onto my drop cloths, and then I'll just remove the drop cloths, and this should be fine to get us through the Christmas season. But as you can see, I mean, it's on there pretty good, kind of chunky. It held up pretty good. I'm just gonna get the excess off real quick. Some fallout and some shedding and all that, but I don't think that's any different from any other flock tree that you would buy in a store, so it's not that big of a deal. I went ahead and removed some of the needles that were on our tree skirt, and I'm just gonna vacuum around it. I'm probably gonna vacuum like 6 times, so don't mind me, right? No need to try to convince me to wait until the end. I won't listen. I will vacuum at every stage. Freaking vacuum queen. It's looking pretty good, y'all. Let's decorate. Okay, y'all, so I got this one really long string of lights that I got from Menards the other night. I hope it's enough. I only bought one because I thought I only needed it for the top of the tree, but figuring out through trial and error that the whole tree with the pre-lit situation is not working, so I hope I can stretch this. If not, I'm gonna have to just use what I got and then go back and get more. Ran out. Definitely need another string, so I'm gonna run to Menards and grab it. And these are the sparkly ones. They look so cute. Okay, I got all my ornament boxes ready. I hope I don't regret this, y'all. This red, I hope I don't regret the red. Maybe I should start with the gold. I ended up running to Menards real quick and I decided to just switch up the whole vibe. So I got this really long mini light LED one, which is in soft white. It's super long, y'all. It's 210 LED mini lights on here. So one string of lights should be enough. Okay, for all these little bitty ornaments, and I don't have very many, I'm just gonna do the little cluster tactic. Got my pipe cleaners here. I'm just gonna feed them onto here. I'm probably gonna do quite a few per pipe cleaner. because I don't think 3 is enough. I'm gonna do like 5 on this one. Cute little clusters. I'm just gonna tuck them together, fold it, and I'm just gonna like stick it in the tree like that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here she is. Can I get a round of applause for the tree? I like it. We went with all red ornaments, different finishes. We got some fine glitter, we got some satin, we got some metallic, we got some matte, and then I decided to go ahead and bring these little elfin around ornaments in, only because I wanted you to be able to see that swirl. So you see how I mounted them into the tree? I just kind of sat them in so you could see the bottom. If I had hung them traditionally, you would only see stripes. So I wanted you to be able to see the swirl. That makes this so much more fun, gives you that candy cane vibe. I used all my poinsettia picks. Those are different finishes as well. We got some fine glitter and we got some satin, and these at the bottom are gigantic. Here's my hand for reference, okay? And these are velvety with some glitter on it. Girl, these are my favorites. I think I got these from, I don't even know, I bought them last year. They were so expensive though. I remember being like, what am I doing? But I had to have it. They're probably like $15 each, but I really felt like I needed them on my big tree out front, but it works so well on this one at the bottom. Another thing I realized, you guys, is when you're putting ornaments on trees, you kind of want to layer your bigger ones toward the bottom, and then you get smaller as you go up. So I put a lot of the smaller ornaments up top, and then we got bigger as we went down. You also want to have some balance, so just stand back a lot and just look at it and make sure it's making sense for you. I really like the way the flocking turned out. I feel like the colors are really popping more on the tree since I do have it flocked, because it makes the leaves, you know, a little bit lighter. So I remember doing all red on that front tree, and I did not like it nearly as much. All right, we are finally done. This next portion of the vlog is going to be a walkthrough looking at all the Christmas decor, so keep on watching. Okay, let's start here. Decorated the console table a bit. All I did pretty much was switch out the faux plants for something more pine looking, something more wintry. Added a couple pillows, brought out this frame. You have to switch out that picture to something more current. There's me looking a mess after the gym. Let's go downstairs so I can show y'all the final tree. Okay, ta-da, there's the final tree. The mixed metals look. We added some black ornaments, some gold ones, some silver fake poinsettias, and then some smaller gold poinsettias, and just tried to fill it in as best we could. So I did use the little cluster ornament trick, and I really, really like it. It made this process so much faster, and it actually looks good too. So there's that. Of course, y'all know that bench that's always right here. We always have to move it here. So I just added a couple holiday pillows, and then the dining room. You see Ava's little chair over there? So the only thing different I did, y'all, was add this runner that I got from At Home. I thought that was kind of fun. And then I ordered these gold flatware sets off Amazon. I thought those were really, really fun for the holiday. So all we've done in here was just kind of stick with the gold metallic theme, and then the beige and the whites and a little bit of the greenery in the middle. These figurines I had from previous years, and then I had like a little piece of this plastic garland that I just kind of fed through the candelabra and just made like a little circle, so it looks like a kind of little bunch of evergreen material, and then it kind of gives the candles a different look, definitely more holiday-esque. So I like the way that came out. So this whole front area is just like a bunch of golds and evergreen material, which is kind of fun. They get these gold cones from At Home. I thought those would be nice. I traded these for the red ones that were here, and I gave those to my sister so she could decorate her place. And then we just have some wintry faux plant material in this vase, a couple of candles, and my cute little reindeer figurine that looks so elegant and delicate and minimalist. Heading over into the kitchen, here's the island centerpiece. We did a little tray. I added those fake presents. You guys saw me put the faux plant material in here, the cranberries and all that, pine cones. Got a couple of candles here. These are actual real candles. I got a bunch of fake ones too. But I thought that was kind of cute for the centerpiece. I got my little nutcracker guy sitting in the middle. Over here in the corner, my little cookbook nook. I went ahead and added a couple figurines. These gingerbread figurines were actually in the tree last year. So I went ahead and just put those over here. I added a candle. I want to say I got like these little frames from like Burlington. They have a lot of stuff like that, y'all, to like decorate shelves and mantles. So I would definitely check it out if you haven't already. The other figurines probably came from At Home and Walmart, places like that. Moving on over to here, my coffee nook. All we did was add a couple of dish towels on these drawers and then a couple figurines. We got another nutcracker guy here. We've got these little fake trees with the ornaments in them. And then this sign back here, it just says hot cocoa bar, and it's got some other like hot cocoa kind of language on there. I got that from the dollar store last year, y'all. I thought it would be fun to put it over here with the hot beverages. And I always just put a mug out, y'all. And it's just so fun, you know. You put your garland in the back, you add a string of lights, which never photograph well. They look like they're off, but they're actually on like a mug. I don't know why it does that with this camera, but yeah. And that just gives like the whole little holiday Christmassy vibe for when you're getting your morning cup. It reminds me of like being in a Starbucks, being in a Dunkin'. I freaking live for it. I will always decorate this area, and I recommend you do too if you have one. And then speaking of dish towels, we just put the plaid ones out here. I want to say these came from Williams-Sonoma. Really good quality plaid dish towels, y'all. Real good quality. And then these ones just say Be Merry. I had these in our bathroom last year, but it didn't really move me, so I decided to just put them down here on the dishwasher, which is actually currently going, and they're really cool. And then the kitchen table, we got some plaid napkins, just like my regular little setup. I put the metallic gold chargers out, added some gold candle holders. We got our holiday picks on the napkins. And this area for me ties into the family room, which has a little bit more red than I had anticipated for this year, but still not as much as previous years. So you guys saw the tree here. So this has been working out really well. Love the way it looks. Some people were asking me if Sansa bothers our Christmas decorations. Not at all, but does Anne bother them? Yes. So she was actually fooling around with the faux snow last night, so I had to teach her not to do that, and we cleaned it up and it worked out. I know she's gonna probably try again, but we'll just address it as it comes up. But yeah, I really like the way this tree turned out, y'all. I think it's not too much red. I think it's just enough. And in previous years when I've decorated this particular tree, the ornaments did not stand out this much on the tree. I think when you flock it and do a lot of the white, the ornaments really pop on it, especially if you do red. And then the other trick, of course, was to do the little cluster technique and then putting my ornaments in kind of sideways so you can kind of see them from the bottom and you don't actually see them hanging from any branches. And I think it worked out super well, especially for these swirly ones. Brought in this throw blanket just because it matched so well with like the ornaments. Anne is over here having a gay old time with her Santa hat. She wanted to wear that to therapy today, so she's having her Mickey D's. I did add a couple red ornaments just in this tray here, the ones that were kind of like broken. You know what I'm talking about, when the little top part comes off. So I just threw those in there just to add a little bit of red for the table. And then over here by the fireplace, I added some red ornaments to the garland on the mantle. Everything else is from last year. We had this in our bedroom. I had these stockings from last year. I actually need to get more, but we're done decorating, so we're just gonna roll with the 3. And I got the fireplace going. It's nice and toasty over here, and we have a couple of fake candle lanterns going. They're battery operated. And then I have another lantern over here with an actual candle in it. And Anne is chilling. We got still a lot of baby equipment down here. We got the pack and play, we got the swing, and then Anne has her chair. So it's still very like much so lived in and kitty stuff. So I'm like, I don't want to put too much down here. So that's pretty much it, y'all. What do you think? Is it cute? Right? I think it's just enough and not too much to where it's going to be a hassle putting everything away. I definitely want to make it easy, and I like it. What did you guys do in your homes, and what suggestions do you have? Let me know. Okay, I wanted to quickly film this part of the vlog for y'all before I go and do my post-gym routine. So I'm about to go hop in the shower and do all that good stuff. So I just wanted to pop in and say thank y'all for watching this video. It was so much fun filming this and sharing my holiday decorations with y'all. That's always a vibe. One of the best ways to get into the holiday spirit is to share with others. So I had a great time hanging with y'all today and the last couple days, and I'll talk to y'all in my next one. Bye.